Hi everyone, you all okay? Just waiting for a few more people to join us on this Haunted Nights Investigates live. A little bit of a secret location tonight, and I'm here on my own, social distancing about 2 miles. So I've sort of driven down from home on my own, which is not that far away from here, and yeah, I'm in this monastery dating back to the 1100s. Hi Wayne, Kath, hello. Had a quick walk around for the last sort of 15 minutes. Very, very eerie feeling, not helped by the fact that I'm here on my own. Probably, yeah, a couple of miles away from the nearest sort of civilization. And a lot of history. It was a monastery for the St. Augustine monks, who were a silent order. We supplied to the canons, but not the friars. The friars could talk. Right up until the 1500s, when the monasteries were crushed. And then it became a fortified home until the Civil War, and then it was taken over by the parliamentarians, and it was a parliamentarian stronghold. So it's got a lot of history dating back to the early 1100s. As I said, for those that just joined me, I am here all alone. There is a stream that runs close by, and you just get the odd duck quacking, but that's about it. I had a walk around earlier on, just to get my bearings, and it is quite an eerie place. At the moment we're sort of standing in the what was the main sort of cloisters. I'll turn the camera around in a minute, and then you can have a look. It's a vast place. There's a few little rooms that we can take you in and show you. There was an infirmary here, a sort of a hospital wing, which is still fairly much intact. So yeah, thank you for for everybody that's joined us. Haunted Nights Live. Bit of a secret location. If you guess, I'm not going to tell you anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to start to go on a little bit of a walk around right at the very entrance to this very historic, very spooky location. I am all alone, so there is nobody else with me at all. The nearest sort of residence is about 2 miles away. So yeah, I'm just going to take you on a little bit of a walk round. I'm going to flick the camera around and just show you what I'm sort of looking at. Okay, these are like the main sort of walls that are still standing there in the distances. God, that looks spooky. Is the main entrance. As I said, after the monasteries were crushed, it was then turned into a fortified home. It was attacked as part of the Civil War, and yeah, virtually demolished. So it's been left standing as it is now since the mid 1600s. So yeah, 400 years. A lot of history and a lot of ghosts. I've had that feeling where I've been following. It's almost like when I walk, they walk, and when I stop, they stop. A lot of ghost stories attached to this location. Obviously, there's the monks that resided here for 400 years, and then it became a family home right up until the late 1600s. So I'm just going to stop again, because it's when I seem to stop, then, but up until that point, I just get this really feeling, and occasional sort of like footstep dragging. Okay, so those that have just joining us, Haunted Nights Investigate, a secret location close to my home in the West Midlands. I'm going to talk about our new subscribers. We have the option to subscribe now. It's a monthly fee of £3.49, and after if you want to join us and subscribe, you get all sorts of little extra benefits, like when we can bring you to sort of little investigations like this, also getting you to into locations when we're back in full swing in March, as Bradley keeps telling me. getting there early and doing your sort of own little investigation. And on the anniversary of your third payment of £3.49, you will get a voucher entitling you to, I'm going to shout out, entitling you to one of our free ghost walks for you to come and join us. So I've just seen some red lights down towards my right. So in effect, your first 3 months cost you nothing, so you've absolutely nothing to lose, and you can cancel the subscription at any time. I'm not sure if Bradley's on. If you are, then if there's anybody sort of got any questions, please ask them. If any of the other team have joined us, yeah, just ask any questions you've got about anything that we've got coming up. We have been working tirelessly in the background. That's for some new locations and some new walks. More news on those sort of as they sort of get confirmed and come into sort of fruition. So yeah, let's have a look who's with us now. So, okay, I'm going to take you on a little bit of a walk. There's a couple of sort of covered areas. I was brought here by a really good friend of mine and Haunting Nights psychic medium, Carolyn Lee, who've worked with for many years, and one night she brought me to this location, and to be honest, it was terrifying. We were actually in one of these rooms that I'm going to take you in now, and we heard footsteps running across the roof. Well, there's no way up onto the roof. I spoke to Carolyn about it tonight, and she remembered it. Carolyn, yeah, hiya. Yeah, I was just telling the story about the night we came and we had the footsteps in this room that I'm just about to go in. Okay. This is where I come earlier on, and as I got into this little bit was when I was hearing, see, I've just come in and obviously we've got a vaulted ceiling. And this was actually the infirmary part of the abbey or monastery. So again, possibly over the hundreds of years it was inhabited by the St. Augustine monks. There would have been obviously deaths here. There is a little bit of a graveyard, which I'll show you. Hi Tara, hope you're well. Karen, you got palpitations just watching? Yeah, okay, leave it at that. If anything does go, then I do suffer paranormal Tourette, so I apologise now. But, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna... Okay, that's what we can see. Obviously got the fantastic vaulted ceiling. Hundreds of years of history. I'm just going to knock the torch off and show you what I can see. I know, I'm brave. Hi from Haunted Scotland. We are not alone. Hi Matt. Yeah, one of the new walks, ghost hunts that Bradley's been putting together is in Scotland, so if he comes on, maybe he'll tell you a little bit more about that. But yeah, we love Scotland, we love Edinburgh. Jedburgh Jail and Stirling Old Jail. Okay. I'm going to put my torch back on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, if there's anybody here with us now, with me now, maybe you'll follow me through from the main cloisters. If you, as part of your religious following, religious beliefs, you weren't allowed to use your voice. Maybe you could... Okay, I don't know if you can hear that, but that is walking. I stopped again. There is the odd water drip, but that was consecutive, like, which I've been getting while I was in this area before. Got to turn the light off again. If that was you that was walking towards my voice, please come forward. You're more than welcome. Come and show yourself. Was this your home? Can you make a noise like this? Again, it's... I'm just going to take you around a little bit. That's where the footsteps sounded to come from. So stay here for a minute. You can see and hear me. Come walk towards me. Go, Paul. Cheers, Brad. This is like pushing the boundaries. You follow me around. There again. Stamp your feet. Make a loud noise. Is this where you come every day? You followed your religion. You lived a life of solitude and silence. I'm going to walk again because it does seem to be when I walk, then I get the footsteps. Okay, it's really muddy over there. So this is obviously this was home to many religious gentlemen, consisting of canons of the Silent Order of St. Augustine and friars. Now the friars were allowed to speak. If that's not correct, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure with the research you've done. And this is where the friars were actually buried, very close to the actual chapter house. You can just see in the ground there gravestones. This is where the friars were buried. Not sure where the canons were buried. Maybe in unmarked graves where we are now, I don't know. But yeah, that's where the friars were buried. I'm going to take you through just into another little room. That's where we've just come from. Bradley's online, so if anybody's got any questions about what we've been up to and what Bradley's been up to, organising and putting together some new adventures, that's the time to ask him. Okay, in this little room, this is quite a tiny little room, probably some sort of storeroom, something like that. So I'm just gonna, I've got a couple of just little glove lights on, so just there, I'm just going to keep those on. If anybody does see anything, sense anything, hear anything, I am here on my own, so please keep it to yourself. I don't really want to know. No, I'm only joking, just say it, and we can go with it. Okay, I've come through from the main sort of cloisters and chapter room, through the infirmary, into what is, I don't know, looks like some sort of garden room, I suppose. I may have to sort of have a look. But up until this point, while we've been sort of walking through for the last sort of 10-15 minutes, there has been footsteps. I've just sort of stopped in this room now. I'm just going to squat down in this corner. to just... Okay, losing the signal. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stay near the door then. Okay, hopefully. Hi, Sue. Get Monk there. So I don't want to know. Right, yeah, okay. Hi, Claire. Okay, just on the floor, there is K2 meter. If I go too close to it with the phone, it does flash, so I've backed off, so I know it's we're all good. Yeah, so I have had the feeling for the last 15 minutes that somebody is following me around. Unfortunately, it's not a place that we could use for a location, for a ghost walk. So it's quite a rare opportunity to just sort of spend half an hour or so here, just actually seeing what's going here. I was treated to an hour or so here with Carolyn. Oh God, Carolyn must be about 10 years ago. It was a frightening experience then. It's not changed. So don't say by the door, because that's the only way out. Okay, if the gentleman that's interested in what I'm doing, you've maybe followed me around, there is a light in the doorway. It's just on the floor. It can't harm you or anything at all. It's just there to help me to know if you're there. So if you're the gentleman that has followed me around, just step a little bit closer to the green light that you can see on the floor, and that'll just confirm that you're here with me now. Okay, how's everybody doing? It's this lockdown's not great, is it? It's just sort of a fantastic opportunity to be able to get out tonight on my own, not far away from home, and yeah, just have a bit of a walk round. That's what we do on Saturday nights, so it's not unusual. It is unusual for me to be on my own and not with like 20 or 30 people, but yeah. Is anybody with me now? Please try and make yourself known. So you wish you were here, not as much as I wish you were here, trust me. If there's any men of religion that can hear and see me, please come forward, come and make yourself known. I am in your location, your home, with respect. I don't know what that was. Hope it was a noise off the road. Please don't be afraid, just come forward. Maybe you can't use your voice, that's fine. Try and communicate with me in another way, make a noise. If you followed me this evening already, thank you, you're more than welcome. If you're interested in what I'm doing, just come and let me know with a noise, a footstep, carrying of chains. Okay. Would it be like a keychain? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, definitely brave, Sue. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, we're in a sort of a secret location. It's an ancient monastery dating back to the 1100s. It was the home of the the Order of Saint Augustine monks, right up until the crushing of the monasteries. Then it became a fortified home until it was then parliamentarian stronghold. So it's got a lot of history dating back to the 1100s, right up to the 1600s, late 1600s, the time of the Civil War. And then it was just left empty like it is today. Dark arts, Sue, no. You're going to tell me there's witches here next, Sue? Is anybody here at all from any sort of religion? Whatever your religion? Maybe you come here to practice certain arts, carry out certain activities. The place is isolated. Maybe performing rituals. Ooh. Where's my torch? I don't know if you just heard that, but there was like something outside that window that was like, and again. Okay, I'm good. K2's started to spike. So why did you make me talk about dark arts? My God, I should never listen to Sue. Francis, if you're here with me now, make a noise. Are you able to use your voice? Did you affect the light? Stay strong. I felt okay in this room until Sue made me talk about dark arts. And something moved across the window. Okay, still a few people joining us. Hi, you're welcome to Haunted Nights Investigates in this very, very spooky location that I'm here all alone in person. I sense a guy stood in the doorway with a long cream coat with a hood. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Did you affect the light? Have you followed me? Is there somewhere you'd like me to go? Again, like a crack outside. Don't want to put my torch on. And the K2 spikes at the same time. Okay. Ooh, just gone icy cold. I want to go, but I want to stay. I want to go, but I've got to stay. But yeah, I'm going to stay. K2 spiking. Just going to use the name Francis again. Francis, are you here with me? K2's getting stronger as I'm talking about Francis. Francis, was this your home? Were you here at the time of the monastery? Or the time of the Civil War? Just can you let me know in some way? Okay, if those just joined us, yeah, we are at a bit of a secret location tonight. It is a monastery dating back to the 1100s. Close by to my sort of base in the West Mids. Anybody who's sort of not joined our subscribers yet, please do so. You can do it on this link. I'm sure Bradley will put the link up as well. Loads and loads of sort of special offers and nice things for you to do as you become a subscriber. And when we can, you can even maybe get to join us doing things like this. would be nice to have somebody. Jeez, what was that? It would be nice to have somebody doing something like this with me tonight. Okay. Yeah, he's there, Francis. Francis, have you been following? Again, K2's. Francis, have you followed me into this room? From round by the cloisters, through the chapter room, and through the infirmary? This where you lived? Were you one of the friars? Maybe your final resting place is still here within the grounds? Oh, Sue. Was there a secret order of monks that resided in this monastery throughout its history dating back to the 1100s? Francis, were you part of this secret order? Or were you part of the St. Augustine monks? I've got like a pain in my side, like a stitch. What can I hear, Brad? I can hear footsteps, and it's sort of quite sort of slushy, muddy out there, and as I was in the sort of the chapter room and the sort of infirmary room, there was footsteps, and when I stopped, they stopped, and when I started, they started, and I've come into this little room and I've heard footsteps and almost like seen a movement across this. There's a little window just here. And it was like a shadow that passed, and it was really sort of fleeting. I don't know if it was inside or outside the shadow passed, but okay. It's not a location that we could bring you guys to on a sort of organised night, but it's certainly a location that we could definitely bring a couple of our subscribers to for sure. Yeah, just talking about the subscribers, then $3.49 a month for the first 3 months. On your anniversary of your third monthly payment, you get a voucher for a free ghost walk. So in effect, your first 3 months are free, and you can cancel at any time. But yeah, lots of sort of benefits of being a subscriber, including coming out on nights like this to places that we couldn't normally take people, as well as sort of joining the team on recce's at new locations. Just loads and loads of stuff. Carolyn, I feel the pain. It's from another ending. I'm sensing the Civil War. My man. Yeah, it was bottom of the rib cage, like just almost like a stitch, and then it sort of went. It sort of took my breath a bit, but then it's gone again now. Are we fogging up? No, we're okay. Okay, let's go for a bit of a walk. Got my torch on. Shut the gate off. Okay. Because he was right outside this sort of an ancient tree, and you can just imagine that the monks would have sort of gathered around that and sort of sat around there. I'm just going to go back up. Those guys that didn't see it before, that was where we came through, and we were getting the footsteps from. We talked about the friars' graves. I'm just wondering if this is where Francis is being picked up from. Getting Knights Templars, so it's got the age to have connections to the Knights Templars. Okay, we've got, yeah, I can ask for a lady called Mary. Mary, if you're here and you can hear us, hear me, I keep saying us, gonna come back into this little bit again. Okay, yeah, we're in a covered over building. This was part of the. Sure, I just saw a shadow in that corner. Okay. What was I saying? I don't know. This is where I sort of felt I got followed through from the main sort of cloisters area through into the charter room and then into the infirmary where I am now. Like this place. I'm glad you do, Sue. I could be at home watching Dancing on Ice or something. But no, this is what we do. Okay, lights off again. Just got the glove lights on. Hello? Mary? Fuck. Sorry. Oops. Mary, is that you? I have got icy cold boots all around the bottom, which normally indicates children. I'm guessing children would have been here if it was like a family home after the 1500s. Coming closer. I don't want them to come closer. Okay. Oh, we've been on for about half an hour. That's good. Why is it gone blur? Ah, why did it go blur then? Don't know. Okay, I'm going to go back out this way and then back round through into the main. Okay, that's where we've just come from. Friars' graves and the outer wall, the ancient tree. It's creepy. That little room that I was in before. Hi Bev. How you doing? That's the ducks that are on the stream that runs past. Okay, really sort of ornate, intact. Amazing, sort of dates back to. I hope you heard that. Really. Okay, there's a dog now, but before that it was almost like, I know it sounds a bit shit, but it was like chanting, like humming. Would they have hummed? It was like a humming. I can hear a dog in the distance, but it was closer. It was here where I am now. I want to do it. It was like a because it's right in front of you. Is this where you come to pray? Did I just hear somebody's voice? Did I hear your voice? Thank you. Please do it again. Low chance. Yeah, this is what it's like, Joe. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing, but it's actually breathtaking. As well as pretty scary. I'm just going to go down and I've got a little comfort spot. It just amazes me that we're actually sort of walking through history dating back to the 1100s, and haunted. Okay, this is the sort of the main sort of entrance. Again, absolutely. Saw a shadow in front of you. Yeah, Claire, it's something that I've been seeing as well, and particularly when I was in that little room and it went past the window, but it was so sort of fleeting. I couldn't tell whether it was inside the room or outside the room. Obviously now we're out in the open, just got these really sort of high walls, probably, I don't know, 20-30 foot high. Roof's gone, but this was the main very sort of grand, very hi Kerry. Yeah, we've been talking about Pembury again. We need to get down to Pembrokeshire. Is there a Latin? Yeah, there is. This arches this end there, see, and at the very far end. I just gotta again knock my torch off. That's what I'm seeing. I've got the sort of glove lights on, but that's all I've got on. As I walked into this area, there was some chanting, maybe some humming. Are you at prayer? Maybe you can do that again. Francis, have you followed me back to the cloisters? Kerry, it would be, it'd be brilliant to get back. We can't wait to get back, and it's going to be March, but it's going to be worth it. Definitely, yeah, we need to get back. In the arch was a figure, a white robe. Bev, was it that arch there that I'm with now? There is another arch right at the very top. It's like so far up that we've sort of walked away down. But yeah, these. Come on, show yourself if you're here with me now. It's your last chance. Can I hear you chanting? Use your voice. Throw something towards me. Make a noise. Maybe we'll get the chance to bring some of these lovely people that have been watching back here one night. Not there now. Good. Okay. Right, everyone. I'm going to head back to where I parked my car. All I would do is like to say thank you for joining me tonight and keeping me company. I have been really brave. It's definitely been out of my comfort zone, but I really wanted to do it, and a good friend of Haunted Nights and friend of mine, Carolyn Lee, brought me here many years ago, probably 10 years ago, and it was memorable, and just needed to come back, and it's close to home, and it's yeah, social distancing, COVID, all that sort of stuff. So we are planning some more. There is another place I want to take you to, maybe Thursday night, and Carolyn's also given me another place that we can go to. Again, not far away. So yeah, hopefully we're going to do something Thursday night and again at the weekend. So everybody stay safe, stick with it. It's not going to be long. We're over the worst, and yeah, Haunted Nights are here. If you get really bored and really pissed off, just give us a ring, because we're really bored and really pissed off as well, so we can be really bored and pissed off together. But apart from that, thank you very much. Just take it easy, keep safe, and I'm going to go back to the car, and I've got a hot date for when I get back with a bottle of red wine. So thank you very much, and we'll see you Thursday night. Bye bye.